Very complicated job, but I love simple things so much. One move. One push. One touch. One love. One click. One X-bet.
Trying to get the skin of your dream for a long time but can't get it in any way? On our website you have a unique opportunity to get your favorite knife. Users on our site can hand out skins themselves, and participants need to fulfill some simple conditions. For example, watch a video or buy a case on our website. After that, you automatically become a member of the distribution. Go to the user giveaways tab and do what you like. Hellcase.
Watch the matches with VO3.GG, the official stats partner of CCT. Check out AI-powered predictions in live matches. Get access to live scoreboards packed with in-depth weapons and grenade statistics. Check out round maps in the match results. Extend your game vision with VO3.GG.
Yo, what are you doing?
Exhibit.
What do you think? I'm a paperclip? It's Mr. X to the Z. You need to quit browsing like a lame and get Opera GX. Cause with GX mods, you can pimp your motherfucking browser. All you gotta do is click here, select the mod, and boom! New look, new sounds, new everything. It's not easy being a legend. Oh shit, not again. Change the mod now! Download Opera GX!
The champion of champions.
Welcome back to the CCT podcast. We got a couple of things to break down for you. We got some post-player break tournament results. We got the current CCT rankings, and we got the results of the online finals number 2. Interview coming up as well.
Enjoy the interview with one of my favorites and incredibly handsome individuals, along with Taz. It's going to be a banger.
So lots of exciting topics. The absolute legend of the game, it is Taz.
Directly beside him, talk or work together, but they don't go at the same peak. Oh, Taz! The devil strikes, and Taz ties the game.
How's retirement been? Would you get back with the old VP squad?
What our fans like to see this.
The hunger for glory feeds the desire, the courage to look for a challenge, to feed your ambitions. To reach for greatness. To become
The champion of champions.
Hey guys, and welcome to the end of the closed qualifiers. We are in the play-in stage, the decider stage, and this is now where we see who will make it through to the main Swiss. We have Nexus, ThunderFlash, Mouse, NXT, PGR Toro, Metsiport versus Zero Tenacity, and the Prodigies Sweden versus Illumina. We have some really good teams, some teams that are maybe a little bit more unexpected. I think the Prodigies Sweden, them top in their group, was definitely a shock. But here we have the Romanian CS versus post-CS. We can take a look at the schedule and the bracket first before we go any further, just to see what is on offer today as more of a visual aid. So yeah, you see that all today. Whoever wins these games will go through to the main Swiss of this tournament. And this is the final CSGO tournament, pretty much. Apart from the South America Series 12, this is it, I think, pretty much for the whole of like everything. Like, you've got the Blast Premier Force playing on CSGO. But apart from that, all the ESL games are going over the CS2. Pretty much everything else is going over the CS2. So we are in our final days of the old game. And with that, we can take a look at the teams. Nexus, BTN, Raga, Smek, Exelo, and Sound. On paper, an incredible team. When you look at this on paper, you're thinking, Christ, these guys are good. Because they've had to make some roster changes recently. Exelo's been brought back in because Modo has went over to TSM. And they've had to bring Sound in, which, if I'm not mistaken, is actually his first time. No, he played on Nexus back in 2021. But since then, he went internationally, going OG Academy, X-Finest, Let Us Cook most recently. And this Romanian rifler has got loads of experience now under his belt. And in my opinion, is probably one of the stronger players on this roster. But in the meantime, they did lose Adam S, who's now over on Movistar Riders. He's the Spanish-Romanian player, and he's now playing for a top 15 team. So it kind of seemed like a no-brainer to go over and switch over BTN as the IGL. We're looking at the likes of Smek, we're looking at the likes of Raga, Exelo, and Sound to pop off on their team, but their opponents, ThunderFlash. What's been really interesting is that they've actually done very well this tournament, and everyone's been performing quite above their caliber. Exist, Demo, Friend, Biami, and Klemanska. Klemanska is their IGL and the lowest rated player, but apart from that, everyone in this tournament so far is over a 1.2 rating. They pretty much cleanly swept through their group. They finished first, beating Cybershock and Illumina. Both of those games being actually fairly not that close. Like, they were fairly dominant. I mean, the game against Illumina was definitely it was a full 30 for the two maps, but it was actually not too bad. And honestly, this ThunderFlash team is looking a little bit spicy. You have some roster change coming in. Demo only here for 13 days. You can see he's got the Anonymous jersey on. He's been around the Polish scene, playing it like the higher level. He's been to the RMRs with that Anonymous squad. Friend coming in from most recently Let Us Cook and Honorous. He's AWPing and he is really, really talented. He's definitely someone you want to keep an eye on. And then Klemanska, Exist, and Biami, they're only here for the last 3 months. So you've got Exist, who's firing on all cylinders and is playing really well right now. And let's see if that's something that can hold up. Right now, we can take a look at what maps are being played. Nuke, Vertigo, and Inferno. Nuke being picked by ThunderFlash, Vertigo being picked by Nexus, and then Inferno as a decider. This is very interesting that Nexus have picked into Vertigo, just because it is a map they tend to pick into, but it's a map they most definitely have struggled on. And yeah, you can see that, like, whenever they pick into, or they actually get it maybe sometimes as the third map, but they have lost it 5 times out of the last 6 played. Most recently, they beat Priority Sweden 16-14, but they did end up actually losing that series, which went to a full 30 overtime and overtime. It was a really, really long game. But we did see Raga, Smek, and Sound pop off on it. So it's going to be interesting to see how they face on Vertigo. I guess the one benefit is that ThunderFlash are also not that great on it. Equally, when losing 3 games in the last 4, winning the most recent in this tournament against Cybershock, but losing against some pretty poor opponents like Ambush, Alpacas, and Malden XT recently. But they've got more time to actually practice with their team. Looking at Nuke, the opening map, I think it's something that favors ThunderFlash a lot. They've got a lot of results on, and it's looking decent across the board, winning 12 out of the last 6 with some very good, with actually some very, very good recent results. And Nexus, they played it a lot, but they haven't been looking too good. There is a world that I think ThunderFlash take this 2-0, and I think that's where my predictions are going to be lying. However, a really interesting head-to-head, Exelo versus Friend. Both of these guys have played European level CS. Exelo a little bit higher. He's played at RMRs. He's played at IEM Colognes. Like, he's played at some really legit tournaments. Played at some very high level games with Sprouts, and sadly was just never quite able to find that kind of success. Like, he's played these really high level tournaments. He's made deep runs with the Sprout roster, but outside of that, he didn't have the greatest time on Sprout. Has now come back to his roots. Friend, as I was saying, has played European level CS. I think for me, he came on my radar the most when he was on Honorous, and he actually played the CCT the first finals. When he was on the side. Actually, no, he didn't play that, did they? Because they made the roster changes before. But he is a really good AWPer, and he went over to Let Us Cook and didn't have the results there, but was making like kind of consistent playoffs, which was, I think, quite which was pretty good from my perspective. Like, if you are one of these guys and you're making playoffs, I think that's pretty much, in my opinion, where you should be looking to get, and he'll be seeing if you can bring ThunderFlash to that point. However, we do have a little bit of a pause. We're going to go to a little break before we head into this game, so not go too far, and we'll be back very soon. Let's get in it. Time to dance. Do the samba. And ThunderFlash, they're starting on the T side of their map pick. This is their final chance in this tournament, their final game in CSGO, potentially. The odds are dead even, and this pistol round's going to start with BTN being forced down the vent. Gets caught in a very awkward position. Talking about awkward positions, all these fights are incredibly awkward. Friend struggles so hard to get the kill onto Raga, and that's when Smek over on Heaven is able to unleash himself. Smek's actually on for the ace. This could be the last ace in CSGO, and it just is. There you go, Smek. The Romanian showing us how it's done. And ThunderFlash off to a very poor start this morning. A very clumsy round. These guys actually did play quite recently. Only like a month and a half ago. And it was played a month ago. ThunderFlash actually won it 2-0. The map veto was Ancient and Inferno, with ThunderFlash picking Ancient and Inferno being picked by Nexus, and it went 2-0 in favor of ThunderFlash. However, we can talk about that in a little bit, because ThunderFlash have actually sailed their way down towards this B-bomb site. They have forced back into this. Even though they didn't get the bomb down, 4 Tech 9s and a Scout, and they have done well to get 3 players down towards Secret, but I'm intrigued to see what Friend and Biarmi can actually do outside. And they might have to be taking some space outside, because if we look at this minimap right now, it's going to be aggression from Nexus down towards Secret, but they walk right into Exist hand. He does only get 1. But it is confirmation to Nexus that there is no one else down there, and Sound, with so much conviction, is just swinging out, taking the jewels and succeeding with them all. Klamanska, the IGL, all by himself, tried to topple the demons. However, right now, Sound and Smek are doing it all by themselves, and Nexus will win out the early vicious Force by Wars. Just on the eco, it's not too much. Not too much we can really talk about that. That's exactly how it's going to be. We do see at least some other kills from others. BTN and Exelo finally gets on the board. Raga is yet to frag, but right now looking pretty good for Nexus. a decent start on their CT side, and now it's just all about if they can continue that going into this first gun round. Already very good aggression outside. I love it from BTN. It's going to just start conditioning the team to be scared of him. However, a good trade there from Klemanska, and that basically does just take away any pressure, but a unified attack over towards lobby. They're putting pressure all over the map. They know Biami is over towards door. Friend is going to try Assassin's Creed, jump down and help him, and he's actually done very well to get two, but regardless, the bomb has been dropped, and they know Klemanska was vaguely somewhere outside. However, will they expect him coming up the vent? It does not matter because Xello was just holding towards main, and that is a round that has been very brought down well by Nexus. A very well curated round, aggression on different parts of the map, and ThunderFlash get caught off guard. Now that's starting like it, Klemanska. He's been prowling outside recently and pounces on the opportunity of BTN. Takes his head off. The hero AK in this round. Off to a pretty decent start. However, can this be something that's continued? The bomb hasn't quite committed down. It will be friend with the scout. And unfortunately doesn't quite connect onto the head of Smek. So we'll just get some good damage off. Would have loved to get the frag though, and for Nexus, a little bit scary, but the minus advantage, a big lack of control over towards the B bomb site, and one player on 29 HP. Gonna be relayed over that there is gonna be some noise down towards the B bomb site. No bomb is committing, isn't confirmed either yet by Nexus. And you can see because this, they're holding strong. Smek and Raga still over towards the A bomb site. A nicely timed smoke by Raga. Just forcing them away a little bit longer. And it might mean they're going to divert over towards ground. The bomb has come with them, and Sound also hits an insane spray transfer. The issue is Klemanska will just get the better of him. And with that, the bomb's going to be allowed to get down. Xello caught between a very difficult position. Doesn't realize that Demo is actually right next to him. And now Raga's in a 1 versus 2. Klemanska's very low HP. The A1S in hand, he could deal with this AK quite easily, but now with the bomb going down, he's going to have to deal with two players on separate angles, and Biami just swings into him and nails ahead. That hero AK, that works way better than expected. Worth more than its weight in gold. 3 kills on the dollar, and with that, the bonus side right back into it with a very low buy. Good outside control from ThunderFlash, and it's just the emphasis of control because they're not actually looking to commit over towards that side of the map. You can see they're already making their way out of Squeaky. And this is actually a very good round for the ThunderFlash side. They get great control outside. They get some presence on the A bomb site. Bomb goes down. No one can rebuttal. Nexus are going to have to save. That's 2 rounds in a row now lost, but with these 3 players saving, they could even... Oh, they might actually save in the next round. It's going to be, like, it was double eco last round, and especially with Raga dying here, you're going to have 1900 money for the rest of the team. So I think it's just going to be an eco with Sand and Exello on upgraded weapons, but with Exello vying to save his AWP into the next round, because he wouldn't have it if he dies in the next. Oh, great opener from Exello. It is going to be as I anticipated. They're going to be 3 USPs alongside the AWP and A1S. And Raga, with this USP, getting very dangerous. Clements is going to have to understand that A-Gage has been picked up. Surely, right? Wait, what? Has he not noticed? Bomb's been dropped. However, he has sailed past one player that's got into Vent. Demo's down in Vent, but Exello's going to deal with Exist outside. This player in Vent is going to finally show his cards, and he will get a very important kill onto the AWP. But regardless, the bomb is dropped. Friend has got a very nice angle, but with his teammate dying, Friends plunge into a 1 versus 4. How has this happened then? Exello with a great opener, but the most important kill has to come in the form of Raga dropping the bomb, killing Demo. Sensational from the Romanian squad right now, and despair the ThunderFlash, because this seemed like it was theirs, done and dusted. But unfortunately, that will not quite be the case, as he does chop down 1 USP. Does alleviate some pressure. A good Molotov to force Raga in the open. However, that forces the duel, and Raga wins it out. 2 AKs and an AWP saved over from a full eco. What a win for Nexus, and a poor start for ThunderFlash on their map pick. It's going to be a fast A pop for ThunderFlash. Smet caught in the Molotov. Raga falls from his first hurdle. Exello from heaven trying to make it work. However, good for 1 gets lost in the source. BTM doesn't quite realize there's a player to his left, and that is more likely from ThunderFlash. A fast play towards the A bomb side works superbly, and now we're going to start seeing Next a little bit scared of conditioning towards the A bomb side. That was a really well orchestrated round for ThunderFlash. And right back, Nexus go from having great money to not having quite too much. It's going to be a double eco, and they are going to be able to get 2 Deagles and 3 1Ss. They've done it with less, but it does mean that Exello is going to have to make good work. It's going to have to leave them trembling in his wake with the A1S and not the AWP. Ooh, BTN gets caught off guard by Demo. That's a very poor player to lose, because that was one of the A1Ss, and you get caught out really easily outside. That's a very easy opening pick for ThunderFlash quite late into this round. And Sound will fall the wayside. Friend opening up these bomb sites of the up now. Excello and Ragger in the right position to stop this, however, Friend is on an absolute spree with his orb. Excello move over because the pole is here. And Ragger with 18 seconds is looking to try and save. Might not even be allowed that because Exist is coming around the corner in secret. And he will somehow get the better of Ragger when Ragger had such the ample opportunity to succeed. 4-5, ThunderFlash right back into it because they're up against an eco now. So this T side starting to look pretty decent actually all of a sudden. And the eco cleaned up very easily. 5-5, very well done from ThunderFlash. And once again, a fast A play, this time a little bit more resistance from the CT side, but ThunderFlash, this seems to be their bread and butter right now. This seems to be working out for them, and Sound, a Hail Mary out of heaven, BTN equally out of vent. Just seeing what will work, they're throwing everything at a wall and seeing what will stick. But with that, ThunderFlash actually went out a very easy gun round, just kind of swept away with no issues. Even though it was a full eco, Nexus have done quite well to actually get some pretty decent damage in. Ragger is in a 1 versus 2, has no armor. For the 4K, it'd be a very nice clutch. They do know where he is, and he has no idea where Klemanska is. I think he has to have the idea that he's behind the bomb site because the bomb being planted, trying to isolate his 1v1s. Will do, expects a swing. Oh my god, 2 bullets left, Ragger. That is incredible. What a clutch, no armor. And only a few bullets left. A perfect read on that round. And ThunderFlash, they do use the bait and switch. They do swing on each other, but it does not matter. A 1 versus 2, sinking its claws in and allowing Nexus something to rejoice about in the later stages of this first half. And let's see what Nexus can do with his rejuvenation. Some sort of a redemption arc in this half. ETN outside, left all by himself, just swings, takes the fight, gets a kill and a dink onto Demo. However, it's simply not good enough. He goes very far astray from the rest of his team, and because of that, he gets left on a bit of an iceberg by himself. Raga also just gets domed through a smoke, so unfortunately the hero of last round is not going to have anything to say in this round. And with that, look at this from Sound, pushing through very aggressively through ramp. If he pushes right now, he's got a kill guaranteed. And Smek, unfortunately, has just let a player sail past him. Sound will not be able to know the bomb, and Fred's just going to go clear him out. Very unfortunate. If Sound had actually aggressed further, he might have got the kill. And Demo, he's going to get the better of Smek. Sailing past each other like sips in the night. Now it's Exello, they know where he is. 19 HP, they're all just converging on him. They don't try and complicate it by going down vent. They just take the duel and Nexus win it out. 7-6. Instantly right back in the driving seat. Good opener by Exello, however, everyone around him falls, and he's still doing very good damage down towards the lower bomb site, and they're going to push through a smoke unsuspectingly. Smacks from the other side, smoke fades, by friend, bomb is dropped. Demo now placed in the position where he has to clutch up, and that is a good first kill. Knows where Smack is, isolates that. Exello runs up the vent, okay! So much conviction with his style. High risk, high reward, and Nexus are being graced with these unwinnable rounds. That's 3 pistol rounds they've won, with only 1 or 2 saved items. Incredible from Exello and Smek there. Working in tandem, pouncing on the opportunity, and with that, they lay waste to their opponents. The true Apex Predators right now of Nuke. However, the scoreline does not quite depict that. It's almost like imagine if they can do that over on the just normal rounds. And speaking about doing on the gun rounds, is looking a lot better. They only suffice 1 casualty with this pop. ThunderFlash, their go-to play so far in this half, finally comes down to an end. And with that, Nexus actually do end up winning out the half. But 7 rounds on the T side is more than enough. And on ThunderFlash's map pick, I'll be looking to see if they can take this over the line. Ooh, great start there on the CT side. However, good damage has been initiated with the P250 and Glocks at range. Rag is doing very well to torment his foes over towards the outside, and Exist will actually spot them in hut. However, it's a little bit too late because he's the only player actually on this bomb site. Now the players from Mini are going to have to start doing good work, and big ballsy play. Sound plants for main. And he will actually get left out to dry a little bit by BTN. They're not quite peaking together. And BTN is doing good damage, but running out of bullets, is now running out of players around him. And even though there's 2 players on a combination of 5 HP, ThunderFlash will still win it out. Bomb goes down. Regardless, though, Nexus will be perching right back up into the second round. And that force fire will have some weight to it. A double entry. Demo, the last player towards ramp, is going to aggress up. Might walk into Smek's crosshair, wins out the duel, but gets dinked in the process. He'll be trying to fleet away. Has got some support actually now by Exist that's coming through, but Exist isn't even going to help him properly. And for Nexus, a great start onto the T side. This round should go their way. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't. And if trades like that continue, it's only going to go one way. Got to remember, Demo's also on 9 HP and down towards ramp. Exists in a good position to actually try and fight them as they come from heaven. However, can't really get away. He kind of just has to stand his ground and fight him. A good smoke is just going to block his vision even further. With Raga towards Squeaky, will hold for Exist if he comes over towards that part of the map. Bomb's going to get planted. Demo coming from lobby now. Exist has made his way over towards heaven, but he's still got Exello, who's actually in heaven. Could be a weird timing, and that timing will actually work in favor of the pole. Catches Exello off guard. Confirmation though where he is. Raga, no idea where Demo is, and equally these timings, they are really going to get the better of the Romanians. However, as Demo, I thought he had the upper hand. His low HP is going to get the better of him, and that will be his downfall. Nexus 9-8. They win out the second round and end up winning out, giving themselves the lead. Just on the pistols, ThunderFlash have forced back up, and with 30 seconds left in the round, Nexus are starting to make their way over towards the A bomb site, and luckily enough for them, even though the time is quite low, they're going to have this bomb site for free. Could have been a bit dangerous for Nexus if they were actually walking into a potential stack, maybe. But it's worked out amazingly for them. They're yet to lose a player. BTN actually doubles up. Needs to be careful of this spam through main. I don't like how he's throwing back, but he will get away. And ThunderFlash is probably just looking to save these 3 players. Deagle Armor could be valuable in the next round. That's double digits for Nexus. Still MR15, so 10 rounds doesn't hold as much weight. I did not know you could save in, I actually did not know you could save over towards, second vent there. I guess something you learn every day. On Nico with ThunderFlash, a very good opportunity for Nexus to gain 11. Looking much better on this T side now than they did on the C side. A little bit more consistent. After winning 3 pistol rounds, they barely edged over the half. But now they're looking to do it on the rifles. They haven't actually quite been against the rifle buy yet, so that's going to be interesting. But right now in these like low buy, these forced buys, they've actually come out very much on top after a pistol round loss. And Raga, yeah, no, he doesn't expect. He expects someone to be behind Silo, and there's a little double take. It's looking good. Nexus onto 11, and they're not letting any pieces of armor survive. So it'll be a full buy for ThunderFlash now coming in the next round. A must-win round for the post side if they want to win out their map pick. Okay, this is very good aggression. It's actually a low buy for ThunderFlash. They haven't invested properly into this, but they're doing quite well. Fragment had 2 players back turn, but the Deep couldn't quite find its mark. The army will at least kill one of the players softened up, and surprisingly, ThunderFlash have kind of given this round away, but I guess they're just going to full by the next with AWP out on friend, and kind of everything they would have wanted. Rack out the loss bonus, and a round that could have got dangerous if them had actually hit the 5-7 shot potentially, but now we have all the money for ThunderFlash. They've got everything they would want in the world. 2900 loss bonus coming into this round. AWP's going to be out for friend. They're going to have a full buy, so now Nexus is going to be a little bit more cautious of this purchase. However, I think if they win this, and because ThunderFlash ecoed the last round, it adds so much more weight to this for ThunderFlash. If Nexus win this, that's pretty much game over. It's 13 for the Romanian side. Max loss bonus has been acquired going to the next round with the Polish sides. They will at least be able to like work with it somewhat. But we're getting towards the tail end of this game. I said this Nexus team looked good on paper. This could be them proving themselves at the last CSGO event. Very ropey spray there from BTN. Needs to be careful because he's being hunted down. Good nade will actually finish off Biami. And in the meantime, Smek doubles up on the lower bomb site. So even though BTN are going to go 1-for-1, they have 3 players putting so much pressure upon him. And with that, it just isolates these 2 other individuals of Demo and Friend down towards the B bomb site and ramp, and that's where Smek does his best work. Nexus 13 looking to hunt, looking to find their prey, looking to sink their teeth in like Dracula. And Exist needs to be very careful because he's surviving right now on 15 HP, and that Molotov he's through will actually save him. So he will be able to save, I think. It depends if they actually do want to go and fight for it. Nexus round's going to be won 13-8. 3 more till we hit 16. MR13. Oh, it was MR12. This would be a win. Very good opener by Exello. BTN was doing quite well at prowling outside. Intermittent success, but right there, Klemanska finds none of it. And that opens up so much space for the Romanian side. Friend doesn't have his AWP, but still will strike one foe down with his A1S. Does come at a cost of some HP, however. And that's a great kill from Sound. I don't know what Exist is doing, going down vent like that when he knows players are down secret. So a massive oversight from the Polish side, and Friend 34 HP, getting aggressive. I think it's understandable how that was going to go about. BTN needs to be careful. Might get another nade kill with that. However, it's just going to fall away. Has the bomb. Didn't even clock that. He really needs to get away. And Demo might just cut him off, but it's going to miss the gap a little bit. And BTN's going to be very careful. Has got Exello in tandem. And Exello will spot out the player towards Silo, but they have no idea about the other player outside. Exello is also being digged down, just being wall-banged. This got very scary all of a sudden for Nexus. And BTN's going to get out of dodge. Will just about get around the corner before Biami comes up. And Sound up then is going to get backstabbed. Still does survive, but this is a 2 versus 4, and now it's a 2 versus 2 with 15 HP combined between the 2 players. Bomb's gonna get planted on the B bomb side. I think that might be somewhat of a ruse for the ThunderFlash side. It might take them a second to actually understand what's going on, but they will do so aptly. Demo very cautious of where Sound can be, but Biami has made his way down. Nexus, it's a very winnable position, but a very difficult one. And Sound isn't going to be able to cut off any of the rotations, but will go down towards towards Ramp to help his teammate, and his captain will actually do perfectly. Low HP versus low HP, 10 HP between the 2. Demo with a kit, taps the bomb, not much time left. BTN swings out, and that's a 2K in the last 2 versus 2 with 2 HP left. Very nice from the captain, and will survive. Nexus on the 14. The Romanians sail towards victory on their opponent's map pick. Should have been a bit cleaner. They still win it out regardless. Very well done from someone I don't anticipate to be at the top of the scoreboard, or to be performing such actions like that. Great opener from Sound. And it will be this fight towards Ramp, the final frag. Biami somehow doubles up. Raga misses a spray slightly, and Exello in a 1 versus 3. ThunderFlash kind of just continuously buying up with their full max loss bonus. And this time it will warrant success. Forward trade spacing over towards ramp. There are 3 players there, so you don't quite normally expect that. There's also 1 player dying towards vent. Excello could be doing some good damage here. That's kind of the name of the game right now. And he will actually get the backstab on Biame, but Exist is holding for him. Can ramp here and there. Excello's looking for that timing. Comes into Exist crosshair. Hits there. Doesn't hit the headshot, but hits the spray. This 1v3 is very winnable for the Yorper. Does get smoked off, however. Drops a smoke to allow him some space forward. Molotovs and Flash are coming out everywhere. Flashbang completely blinds Manska, but it also completely blinds Excello. Unfortunately, if he wasn't blind there, he probably would have got the kill onto the IGL. And then the 1 versus 1 against 8 HP would have been very winnable. But unfortunately for Excello there, kind of plays himself a little bit. They still do lead by 5, and their money is really good on the T side. A good shutdown by the CT side here. That kill from Excello is going to make it a little bit more contentable. And Rag is going to slip the net. There is a player in garage. They need to be able to clear this. They won't. Friend goes overlooked. And Friend will not be able to double down. So good damage continuously from Nexus here. Only keeping 2 players alive in both rounds. What does Raga do with this? 31 HP. Bomb is on his back. Going towards ramp, exactly where both Demo and Biami are. Not sure what Raga can do with this one. Does actually get 1. So, again, great damage, but just really good trades from ThunderFlash. You have both of them playing in tandem. I love that in that 2 versus 1. Just play together. No need to go your separate ways. If they did, then it would have been 2 1v1s for Raga. Regardless, though, great damage. And with the T side having such good money, it's going to be an investment in this round. And I could assume an investment in the next as well. So ThunderFlash needs to be able to do these rounds a little bit cleaner if they want to actually have some sort of success. Raga, great opener. Try to double down the friends. A big outside crunch from the CT side. They will win in that part of the map. However, it's towards the A bomb side they're going to be a little bit careful of, because I was going to say it's going to be losing out for them, but Demo coming from heaven gets a kill, digs down 1 more, drops to his grave. That's the issue right there. Great nade, not quite finishing Smek off, but Excello dies in the process. Now everyone's low HP. Bomb can actually be planted. Smek just needs to get it down, because he has been given this space. Is he going to tap it? No, he just plants it. Friend coming from heaven. Klemanska from vent. Smek needs to be able to isolate his 1v1s. Will get out of dodge in hut. Has a Molotov. And is actually going all the way around. He's going to be heard, though, I feel like. Yeah, they're going to hear him towards ramp. I'm not sure what the play is here. Bomb's going to get defused. Yeah, plant for heaven. Friends in heaven. Klemanska mollies hut. That's the round over. Save the AK, good money, good damage once again, but a round that really could have gone the way of Nexus with that opening kill. But unfortunately for them, it's another round for ThunderFlash, making this one a little bit closer. Great opener from Friend. Sound, though, nails him from distance with the AK. Good headshot. They also know about the player in credit card, and Clement's going to be very careful. He's been very poor towards his position so far, especially when he's been all by himself. He's going to be given a little bit of space to work with as Sound has actually nestled his way into Secret. Then has to pull the rotation from Biami down towards the lower bomb site. Demos has to pick up ramp. So you've got a lot of isolation for the CT side right now. They still do have good map control. Demo out in no man's land, somehow able to get that first. Good trade by Xello. Klemanska almost catches one off guard with the utility, but luckily enough for Raga, he will still survive. And Sound, what's he doing right now? He's going outside, not actually going down towards Secret. Now will make his way down, making a lot of noise. Not exactly going unheard. Exist swings out, and that's an easy kill when he has all the information. Biami has also resisted some sort of presence, so they haven't actually been able to bombard their way out of ramp like they would have wanted to. And bombs gonna get planted, but the smoke does fade. Exist jumps right through the glass. Raga does actually protect his teammate on one of the angles, but with two angles being exposed, it's a little bit unlikely. Now is into a 1 versus 1. Taps the bomb, tries to force out Klemanska, but will not. How long does he hold this angle for? Unfortunately, might fall away at the worst timing. Maybe spots him out, taps the bomb once more. Klemanska making some noise, running around. 5 seconds. Raga finds the spray and finds the 1 versus 2. It's the game of clutches, defined on this low HP. 5 single hit points, and he clutches it up for his squad and puts them onto match point on their opponent's map pick of Nuke. Good opener from ThunderFlash on potentially their last round. Very low buy. The money's been kept very tight by Nexus. They've been making all the rounds expensive that they've been losing. Demo does get spotted on ramp, does drop eventually. Next could be very careful because they still do have that 4 versus 5, so they have to try to find the advantage somewhere. And right now, everyone is going down towards his lower bomb side. But Xello is holding a little bit deeper with the bomb with the orb. We'll find the first, holding the angle still. More will be walking into his crosshair potentially. But in the meantime, they need to work with these players that are on the bottom bomb side. Xello is still holding the angle. There are 2 players on the other side. They will back off, actually. And Demo, oh, that was not the aggression that ThunderFlash needed. That's given the advantage over towards the Romanian side. And Raga's actually making some very good space outside. Tries to get caught off guard, but Biami on the MP9 just proves a little bit too strong for him. And now he's faking out this A-bomb site. Keeping Klemanska here. We'll even find the kill into Klemanska. Raga's done it all. Friend will hear the Molotovs coming in. Will understand the predicament he's in. Will not be able to deny the bomb, which he would have wanted to do so. Can't find that first kill onto low HP player. And with that Nexus, they lose the opener, but win out the round incredibly cleanly. And Nexus sail towards victory on the opponent's map pick of Nuke. They do very well there, winning 16-11, I think it was at the end there. And a really good performance from everyone. Now let's see if they can continue that heading onto Vertigo, their map pick.
very complicated job, but I love simple things so much. One move, one push. One touch. One love. One click. One XBet.
Watch the matches with BO3.GG, the official stats partner of CCT. Check out AI-powered predictions in live matches. Get access to live scoreboards packed with in-depth weapons and grenade statistics. Check out round maps in the match results. Extend your game vision with BO3.GG.
Yo, what are you doing?
Exhibit.
What do you think? I'm a paperclip? It's Mr. X to the Z. You need to quit browsing like a lame and get Opera GX. Because with GX mods, you can pimp your motherfucking browser. All you gotta do is click here, select the mod, and boom! New look, new sounds, new everything. It's not easy being a legend. Oh, shit. Not again. Change the mod now. Download Opera GX.
The champion of champions.
Welcome back to the CCT podcast. We got a couple of things to break down for you. We got some post-player break tournament results. We got the current CCT rankings, and we got the results of the online finals number 2. Interview coming up as well.
Enjoy the interview with one of my favorite and incredibly handsome individuals, along with Taz. It's going to be a banger.
So lots of exciting topics. The absolute legend of the game. It is Taz.
Directly beside him, Taco work together, but they don't go in the same peak. Oh, Taz! The devil strikes, and Taz ties the game.
How's retirement been? Would you get back with the old VP squad?
Would our fans like to see this?
The hunger for glory feeds the desire, the courage to look for a challenge, to feed your ambitions. To reach for greatness. To become
The champion of champions.
After a fairly dominant map 1 for Nexus, they do win out their opponent's map pick, but now they still got a lot of pressure on them. They need to go over to Vertigo, a map they're not normally known to be good on, and they have to see if they can replicate the success over there. Like, they really are not looking too good on this map. They've lost it 5 times out of the last 6. They did most recently win it just 4 days ago against the Prodigy Sweden in this very tournament. Luckily enough for them, ThunderFlash are also pretty poor at this map as well, only winning it once in the last 4. Also winning it 2 days ago in this tournament against Cybershock. So you've got in this map coming down to it, if Nexus can actually get into it quite quickly. So I think that was what benefited them very well, of coming out with these halves and coming out with loads of fury. Ragga, Smek, and Sound doing really well. Excello, I'd like to see more from him. But if we can see Demo and Fred on the other side do well, we might even see a third map of Inferno. However, we do have a little bit of problems. We'll be back very soon after this break. And with that, we will have the game. Here we go. Map 2. Nexus map pick. Can they end this off in 2? They won the first map of Vertigo. Does that mean anything? Does that spell success for the rest of this series? 2 bits of utility, 2 smokes, a flash, and a molotov for BTN and Ragger on the T side. Full armor on ThunderFlash. And it's looking like the T side already want to go over towards this B bomb site. Demo's pushed very aggressively actually over towards B. In the meantime, that's not looking too bad. Exello, good 1 for 1. Very good. That's a very good trade from Friend. That trade kind of changed everything. And Friend, he's on a rampage. He's looking for more. He's baited in his teammate perfectly over towards Sandbags. Even though he's been baited in, Exist does still get mollied out. Somehow is able to get 1. I feel like he's gotten away with murder there. And they had 2 bits of utility and they basically used nothing. BTN's using a smoke to cover his, just to cover him. And with that, the bomb goes down. Friend, a lovely 3k in this round. But honestly, Exist getting 1, I feel like that's such an important frag, and ThunderFlash a very dominant pistol round. Not really a force buy from the T side, just a hero deagle rather on Exello. No money for a hero AK. And he actually instantly dies. I think Sound has picked up the hand cannon, but unfortunately doesn't quite succeed. Smek and BTN, last 2 alive. That's flawless from ThunderFlash. A very nice anti-eco, and that's how you do it. Early on your opponent's map pick on the CT side. Now the rifles are out for Nexus. Very passive default from the T side. And that's a phenomenal opener from Exist. Just spamming through the smoke. Connects onto Smek. Like, yet to get a frag so far in this game. Pretty much anyone's yet to get a frag. Zello got 2 in the pistol, but apart from that, no one's really had any success. With an opening kill going against them, finally BTN does even it up. Exist just getting a little bit too over-aggressive with the peaks. Does bait in Klemanska, potentially. However, there's no baiting in here. They have full understanding of what's going on, Nexus. A nice nade doesn't quite land its mark. The friend is not going to be able to help out his teammates like he did in the pistol round. Is actually going to drop some utility, which misses. So with that, Nexus take back the advantage. But there is so much fighting going over towards the A bomb site right now. Biami's rotated in. Just leaving a big gap for Nexus to exploit. Over towards B and middle. And Demo dropping the Molotov, which is a little bit too deep. Sound, he's crunching alongside Raga through middle. And Biami trying to rotate in. Operative word is trying, because with that, Nexus win out their first gun round very cleanly as well. Sorry, what? Sound just wall bangs friend. Oh my god, that is... Did he see him? That is ridiculous from Sound. Regardless though, 4 players staying alive. They lose the opener. Apart from that, everything else goes smooth sailing. A boost over towards the A bomb site. I like this, but they're actually really scared of middle. They're really scared. This is a very bold stack from ThunderFlash. They're putting everyone over towards the A bomb site. That's kind of where the round was lost. But in the last, but in the previous, it was honestly a really well played, structured round. Like, they get the kills towards A, go towards B. And even though Smek does actually open up with a very nice frag onto Klemanska, just unsuspectingly walks into the boost. But that is confirmation of a pretty big stack over towards the A bomb side. And with that, they will now surge towards B. However, Demo stands strong for one, does better than he did in the last. Pushing himself forward, advancing. Very dangerous because he puts himself in a position where he can't really fall back. He has to just go for this fight. And it looks like it'll actually work out perfectly, but Raga towards middle's doing all the work. Exello now leaves himself in a 1 versus 1. Finally dismantles Demo. That aggressive position will be his downfall. And Biami swinging in does not matter because Exello, 1 versus 2, taps the bomb, snaps onto his opponent's head, and the opponent's side will be forced onto a eco now after winning the first 2. The eco being cleaned up by Raga with the Mac 10. The Mac 10 just getting a little bit too aggressive. However, that's not the kill that Exist would want. Definitely would want to upgrade to an AK. And for Raga, 2 kills and done. Not the worst case scenario. Farms up some cash. We'll have the AK in the next. Oh, that's good. That's a good kill from Exist. That's actually $600. Probably 900 in total with the inclusion of the USP frag. So decent money being garnered by Exist there. However, what will that do going into this full buy as Nexus clean up the eco? Lovely double opener. One towards A, one towards middle, now one towards B, holding the fort down, fortifying and anchoring down these extremities. Honestly, perfect right now for ThunderFlash on this gun round. Bit of salvation and redemption arc after losing the first two, or the first gun round. There's still a chance this is winnable for Nexus, but Excello can't quite identify the right target, and with that, friend just behind the Molotov pushes forward for two. The AWP's looking very hot on Vertigo already. And he does allow, still keep it a contendable 3-for-3 scoreline. Nexus, I feel like the odds are probably the other way around after they won map 1, so it looks like they're very favored after having a 1.87 across the board at the very beginning, so it's shifted drastically, but that's a really good round for ThunderFlash. Honestly, it was just so simple. Like, they just get the kills everywhere, and everyone does their job, pretty much. This time, though, however, not quite the same success. Nexus, actually a phenomenal opener. It was both towards the B bomb site, one with the Molotov, one to BTN's AK. And with that, they're actually going to... Yeah, if they actually go towards the B bomb site right now, it's just the best play. Like, they've basically secured the bomb site as it is. And they're just going to get further kills. Not a huge fan of Klemanska hanging around there. Exist. Ooh, scary. Ropey gun duel. And for Nexus right now, they're just making sure that no one can save anything going into this next round. Exist, however, could do a lot of damage, and that's the scary part. You kind of remove you remove the conversation of oh my god, that was a really good round, because you only keep 2 players alive. But with that, they do actually put ThunderFlash back on an eco, so no sustainability for them on their economy. Gonna be a hero M4 for Exist. Not sure if I really agree with that, considering it's only 2400 loss bonus in the next round. Hero M4 are gonna do great work. Hold on a second. Maybe I love this. Maybe I'm eating my words. Smek gets dinked by the pistols. Actually does put it back to 3 vs 3, but that Hero M4 is continuing on a storm. He might do it all by himself right now. He's gonna have to, because he's completely isolated, but unfortunately 3 kills is simply not enough, as no one else in his teammates quite stand up to the mark. It's a little bit dangerous, because that was a very expensive round for Nexus. They only keep 2 players alive at a minimum right now. Identical to the last. That's the scary thing of, like, you're not really building up an economy like you were on Nuke on your T side, but they will at least extend to a 5-3 lead. And if they're able to win their gun round then at that stage, I think that is just going to secure them so much confidence. And what is also confidence is Excello and Smek alongside Raga. They are firing on so many cylinders right now. If Excello's doing well, that is so scary. Great opener from Excello. I was singing his praises in the last round. He is a player that is probably the most experienced and tenured guy on this whole server. He has to start showing that. He's played at a tier 1 level. He's played at RMRs. He's played at Katowic's. He got brought up to the international stand for a reason. And right now, he's actually just spammed Klemanska for his smoke. I don't even know if they had the information that Klemanska was there, but regardless, Excello's done superb. And this round is looking done and dusted for the ThunderFlash side. I'm not sure what they can really do with this one. Sound walking up on the B bomb site, identifies it's fully clear because Demo has actually just set his sails over towards the A bomb site. It's a gamble stack towards this side of the map, and BTN's going to keep them here with one frag. Secures so much map control with that one single kill. And now with the bomb being planted towards B, you can already see the hunters on. The prowl has started. BTN, he's found out where Demo is. He's a dead man walking. Rag is already here. And Friend, I feel like surviving here might be a little bit out of his reach. He might get one kill. Nope, never mind. Ragga just deteriorates him, swings out, negates him so quickly. Just on the low purchase here, ThunderFlash will really lose the opener. Aggressive towards middle. The IGL has really struggled. And on duality of it, BTN's actually holding his own really nicely. The clash of IGLs favors the Romanian. And wow, they are just initiating so much map control everywhere. I said that last round was huge in regards to confidence, in regards to just kind of pushing yourself to victory. And right now, it really couldn't have come at a better time. But these Deagles, hold on a second, these Deagles, they are dangerous. Luckily for them, though, BTN is here to save the day, but it's still a 1 versus 2. Bomb needs to be picked up. Biarmi is going to be blocked off by the Molotov, and my god, there's no way this round should have got this scary. Biarmi survives on 9 HP after trying to deny the bomb going up towards their bomb site after running through the Molotov, and Ragga should actually just put this one to rest. But wow, Exist and Biarmi, great Deagle shots, but unfortunately just do not expect the lurk in Romanian. BTN's on fire right now. He's had such a good series. The 1v2 in the last was honestly really inspiring. And now he's leading by example. And even though there was the opener from Demo, far strayed from what the example is right now for Nexus, for ThunderFlash rather. Nexus, great trades, great aggression from Smek, and Demo, who actually gave them the opener, was all by himself. AK will be picked up and will be looking to save that, but Nexus on their map pick are looking so good right now. That was just a really good round. Like, they lose the opener. They trade out towards B with BTM, and then up A, they just scrim it out. And it actually works perfectly. Wait, what? ThunderFlash won the round. Bomb doesn't get planted. ThunderFlash win the round. No, sorry, no. The bomb goes off. Never mind. I was got confused there for a second. And yeah, Nexus, very nicely done. Bomb goes off. Demo's only player to save the AK, and there will be a repurchase from ThunderFlash. 8-3. Nexus, they're looking really good right now. Not really putting a foot wrong. Storming up towards ramp. They are continuing, and what an opener from Smeg. That is superb from him. There's going to be some aggression towards the B bomb side to try to retaliate to this, and they actually will claim the bomb. This is a little bit scary, actually. Hold on a second. This is actually a little bit terrifying right now for ThunderFlash, for Nexus, because ThunderFlash actually have the bomb right now after they've pushed aggressively over towards the B bomb site, and they're setting up really nicely. What would be even better is if that friend can actually get a kill here, and he will. Slips back into the darkness, and now BTN identifies the bombers in the grasps of his opponents. And even though Nexus with Raga had, also with Smek actually had an incredible opener, it's all going to be in vain. And that's really nice from the Polish side. Great early round call to aggress towards B. Good damage from Excello, to be fair. Only leaves 2 players alive, but that's a round that ThunderFlash I don't think ever should have won. And Nexus, that should have been 9-3, but sadly for them, they're going to have to reset a little bit. They've been doing really good at these entries, but just the bomb being left it's a really big oversight. You've got all that space towards A, but no bomb, and a great reaction from the CT side. Oh, Klamanska getting right in their faces. Klamanska, alongside them and Biami, they are crunching over towards the B bomb site. ThunderFlash have identified that the A bomb site might not be their go-to place. It might not be working out too well for them. So now they do really well. Close off anything towards B. I love this change of play from the City side, realizing what's going well, what's going wrong, and they're changing how they're completely acting up differently. Very nicely done. Love that aggression. And Nexus, they still will actually have money to buy back into it. Xelo's going to need a drop, same with Sound, but they have the money to do that. Surprisingly enough, they haven't quite got enough money to drop Excello an AK, so he's just actually on the Deagle. And I would have loved to see more continuous extension of the City side towards the B bomb side, but instead they're actually just going to hold down A really well. A lovely spray from Exist. Unfortunately, doesn't doesn't actually quite warrant two, but Friend's there to trade out. And ThunderFlash, they'll just maintain the lead, but a flashbang goes awry. Lovely just dodged from Raga alongside Exello, and Nexus bring it back to a 3-3, and look where Sound is. He's walking up the B bomb side. Demo is behind Quad. If Sound clears, this is going to be closed doors for Demo, but the question is he going to clear it? Yes, Demo gets surprised, and Sound clears out this whole part of the map with Klemanska and Biami putting the accelerator on towards the B bomb site, trying to come through for this 2-3 retake. Gotta remember, this was a 4-3 for ThunderFlash. And now they're not going to get any kills after they had that advantage. Biami just going to go Saber. Nexus claim 9. Last round of the half, Nexus are actually up against quite a bit of resistance. ThunderFlash have been doing these rounds a little bit cleaner, so they actually do have some economy to fall back on. Unfortunately, it's going to be an MP9 for Klemanska. However, doesn't even matter. Because right now, Biami actually doubles up over towards middle. That was really well done. And yeah, that's going to be the round over. Once again, ThunderFlash, they've had these rounds, they've had these kind of moments of brilliance where just everyone does their job, and this is a prime example of that. Exelo's all by himself, 19 HP, Deagle and AK to work with. 19 HP is the issue, and he's being wrapped around. He's being strangled from every single angle, and with that, ThunderFlash are going to secure 6. Actually, honestly, quite a nice comeback at the end of that first half to actually make it quite contendable. Tactical pause from Nexus. That's interesting. Pistol round went really well for ThunderFlash in the first half, and that's actually a great start from Klemanska. Sound goes aggressive with the dual Berettas, however, he goes to his grave. A flash for BTN and another set of dual Berettas on Raga, but these pistol rounds seemingly are falling the way of the Poles. First 3 kills now in favor of ThunderFlash, and BTN and Raga, there's nothing they can really do about this. Great start, Friend with 2 picks up the dual Berettas of Sound's dead body and does great work with them. Very nice start, actually. Just really good from the Flash. But if you're able to win both pistols in the game and still make it very difficult for yourself, it's worrying going on to these gun rounds. It's going to be interesting to see what Nexus can do on their CT side, and if they can continue to kind of get those openers actually potentially like they were on the first half. Yeah, that's a really clean round. Friend, he was doing really well at the start of the first half, slowed down a lot, but this could be his signal to get back into it. And will it be a force buy from Nexus? That's the interesting part. Even though it is an eco, that actually is a pretty good opener, and these USPs doing a lot of damage. Bomb's been dropped. They're hurtling towards this bomb. Can the rifles clean them up? It seems like they will be able to. BTN all by himself. Unfortunately, maybe one more kill. Yeah, he actually gets 4 kills in this round for Nexus. That's incredible on the USPs. That's so much damage, and that's not ideal for ThunderFlash. Now, going on to the first gun round, Nexus, they have the opportunity to get back into this. Xelo's got a Zorp equipped. And that's actually a really good stamp down over towards the A-bomb side. The AWP's used perfectly with the glass cannon. Smack with 2 before he falls, and now ThunderFlash are looking to redirect themselves over towards this B-bomb site. Sound playing very passively, swings out, spots out the army. Doesn't have the information of the second, but will now. Good damage, not quite killed though, and actually will fool. But 18 HP, and with BTN holding him in a very oppressive angle, makes it a little bit difficult for himself. And okay, that will be very nicely done from Nexus. 10-8. Getting back to winning ways on the first gun round, and because they get 4 kills in the second round on the USPs, look how bad the money is for ThunderFlash. Fast play with the pistols. They've got the Tech 9s out. P250. Xelo's in a very difficult position over towards sandbags. Could have actually just remained there. Didn't have to go too aggressively because there was the Molotov to flush them out. So because he goes aggressively, he actually dies. And it does just leave a lot of emphasis now, a lot of pressure onto these riflers. Friends still lurking around the smoke. Sounds on the A1, on the MP9. Rag has only got 6 bullets left, but they swing out and they will succeed. Biarmi, I'm not sure what he was quite doing this whole round. I think if they had one more player there, they would have actually been able to potentially win out the fight towards Baby Ramp. But Nexus, it looks like 11 is going to be inevitable unless we see a crazy 1v2 here. But timing gets the better of Biarmi, and Raga finishes off the round. Could have got dangerous with Xelo dying with the AWP without really getting much damage. And now ThunderFlash on an eco. You win both pistols and you're about to be losing 12-8. That's very unideal. Good nades. Klemanska just domed. The shrapnel flying everywhere. The aim right now for the Glocks is to get a kill or two, and is basically to get the bomb down potentially. It feels like none of that's gonna be possible. I don't think they're even gonna get a kill. 2 Glocks left, one with 15 HP. Good aggressive angle still held by these rifles, and now just the kills. The bomb swing out. Yep, Smek to farm out the ecos, looking very good and very healthy on the scoreboard for Nexus. This gun round could just dictate everything. On the rifles, Friend does have an AWP out. But Excello, he's getting very aggressive towards ramp himself, and Exist unfortunately gets caught around the smoke. Klemanska tries to capitalize upon the AWP falling away, but Smek is there to save his teammates. And now ThunderFlash with a two-man disadvantage, making a 3-man disadvantage. I'm just trying to see what will work, but nothing will work. That's, again, a back-to-back flawless round for Nexus. Wow, that was easily done. Just swept it up. 2 players towards A, 2 players towards mid. That's all you need for Nexus. They sailed to 13 and will most likely be sailing to victory on their map pick and making it 2-0, planting themselves in the main Swiss and eliminating ThunderFlash. Great opener once again. It's pistols. Looking pretty good. Again, a flawless round. 3 flawless rounds in a row. 14-8. Potentially the final gun round for ThunderFlash. It's really not looking good for the Polish side right now. You can't paint this in a positive picture for them. 3 flawless rounds in a row. They're just not even getting kills. And BTN, that nade is going to do so much damage alongside Smek's nade and just Brawn. Raga pushes towards the B-bomb site. Goes 1 for 1. That's good enough. Deteriorating his opponents. And look how aggressive Nexus are. They've got so much confidence. Excello strikes down one opponent and then just leaves Frendel by himself, frowning, wondering what went wrong. At least they got a kill. It's the first kill they've got in 4 rounds. And that will be the only kill. 15 for Nexus. They have been so strong on this CT side, only losing 1 round. And the second, which was due to the pistols, as soon as they got on the rifles, it was spectacular for them. a 9-6 half, and now most likely 16-8. Don't really know what they can do wrong. Like, look how good their money is. It's a really clear depiction of how well they've been doing. Everyone's so fruitful with their economy. And this has been a surprisingly fast best of 3, where Nexus have just been in the driver's seat at the whole way, and attempting something a little bit different right now. ThunderFlash over towards the B bomb site already with some artillery coming through. Just chip them down the 62 HP on 1, and they're gonna still go for this boost. However, Ragga, ooh, I was gonna say maybe that flashbang actually wasn't even a good idea. If that flashbang hadn't come through, he would have actually just got a kill if they boosted up, but he still will get great damage onto Demo. So you've got 2 players walking wounded towards B, but in the meantime, Exist does get some revenge finally to Smek, and does get a kill and the opener towards A, but a trade towards the B bomb site ultimately does favor ThunderFlash. As the dust settles, the Polish side will be looking to regroup towards the A bomb site. No mid control for Nexus. We can see Xello is very cautious of that part of the map. Great time smoke from BTN. Literally couldn't be any better, but they might just abuse this. They're going to go straight through it. BTN's fully blinded towards headshot. He's let them slip the first angle. Second flashbang, he has to dodge that. Court of utility out, and Friend, what a nice headshot. Doesn't matter what he's holding. He was a goner. And a 2 versus 4, where we see Sound is so far away. Xello, his own Molotov actually blocks his vision and kills him. Finally, ThunderFlash do break through, but it's only a formality. It's only a matter of time. They will hit 9, and they'll need 6 rounds in a row if they do want to secure overtime, unless Sound wins this 1 versus 4. Time is really ticking down. It's really not looking great. He's lined them up. He knows the last is towards sandbags. He has no Molotov to flush Biami out, and Biami has no reason to swing, so unfortunately, Sound will have no possibility in this. The 1 versus 4, he does so well to get so much damage. The Army is the only player to survive. Money's so poor for the T side, and Nexus showing that no matter where they are, no matter what the position is, they are still so dangerous. Very aggressive. 2 kills. 1 towards B, 1 towards A. This is more like it now for Nexus, doing what they've been doing best this whole map, and I'm not sure what BTN's doing there. He's getting spammed and just kind of walks into the open and reloads his gun. Smek's also going to get molled out. Sure, he gets 1. Don't know how. Still a 3 versus 2, so it's a little bit more contentious. But overall, this should be done and dusted because Ragga's already behind. Friend, though, anticipates that. Friend has been so crisp. And that is one thing you can at least praise. He's actually been really good so far in this matchup. And it will make it a 2 versus 2. Once again, the seaside economy is really bad. So even if they survive with 2 players alive, still gonna have bad util, bad weaponry, and I'm sticking down a little bit. No mid control, so we can see a little bit of a little bit scared. You can see Xello's looking over towards middle. The utility is going to start coming over towards the A-bomb side. Bomb's going to get planted. Xello's trying to deny it. Spam does not quite hit, but he will at least get Biami. 1 versus 2 for Friend to keep them in the series. Molotov lands at Friend's feet, forces him out in the opening. Xello tries to go for a wild no-scope, misses the second, but that's when the rifle comes through, and Sound this time it's not quite a 1v4 that he needed. Just needed that solitary kill, and with that, Nexus claim the first spot in the main Swiss over ThunderFlash, eliminating the Polish team in 2 maps. Very nicely done from them. They actually were 2nd out of their group. They didn't even win their group out. They lost to, if I'm not mistaken, the Prodigies Sweden. in a very, very close 2-1 manner. However, with double wins over Webster's and now a 2-0 against ThunderFlash, they're looking good and they're looking to end CSGO on a high. Very well done from the Romanian squad. However, we do have a lot of more CS on offer today. We have Mouse NXT versus PGL Toro up next, Meti Fort versus Zero Tenacity after that, and then Prodigy's the Swedish side versus Illuminar. So honestly, a lot of really strong CS coming through. And after this break, we will be taking a look at the international side of Mouse NXT up against the Polish side of PGE Toro. The odds very heavily favoring the Academy squad. Understandably so. They are in really good form right now. And these Academy teams are continuously just showing us like really strong results, and it'll be really interesting to see what they can do after this break. So not go too far, as gentlemen. We'll be back very soon with the second best of 3 in the playoffs play-ins in the East Europe CCT Series 3. Yeah, and we'll find out after the break.
I have very complicated job, but I love simple things so much. One move, one push. One touch. One love. One click. One XBet.
You look into your inventory and there's only... It's time to forget about this garbage. Here you will find everything to play with really cool skins. Open top cases. Upgrade dropped skins and turn your junk into a cool gun using the contract system. Every day, thousands of people upgrade their inventory with us. Hellcase.com. Look at yourself in a new way.
Watch the matches with BO3.GG, the official stats partner of CCT. Check out AI-powered predictions in live matches. Get access to live scoreboards packed with in-depth weapons and grenade statistics. Check out round maps in the match results. Extend your game vision with BO3.GG.
Yo, what are you doing?
Exhibit.
What do you think? I'm a paperclip? It's Mr. X to the Z. You need to quit browsing like a lame and get Opera GX. Because with GX mods, you can pimp your motherfucking browser. All you gotta do is click here, select the mod, and boom! New look, new sounds, new everything. It's not easy being a legend. Oh, shit. Not again. Change the mod now. Download Opera GX.
The champion of champions.
Welcome back to the CCT podcast. We got a couple of things to break down for you. We got some post-player break tournament results. We got the current CCT rankings, and we got the results of the online finals number 2. Interview coming up as well.
Enjoy the interview with one of my favorite and incredibly handsome individuals, along with Taz. It's going to be a banger.
So lots of exciting topics. The absolute legend of the game. It is Taz.
Directly beside him, Taco work together, but they don't go in the same peak. Oh, Taz! The devil strikes, and Taz ties the game.
How's retirement been? Would you get back with the old VP squad?
Would our fans like to see this?